What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another DIY video on the Accelerated Motion YouTube channel. We've had a lot of G80 M3 content lately, so we're changing it up today. We're actually going to be working on this 2002 E46 M3. We've got a new custom steering wheel as well as a shift boot and I believe an Ebrake boot. So we're going to go ahead and install that. Let's get to it. You guys have probably seen this car on the channel before. This is Kevin's E46 M3. We've done a lot of mods on this car and they continue to roll in. So as you guys can see, Alpine white and beautiful color combo with the red interior. And as you guys can see here, we've already got a bunch of Alcantara, custom interior Alcantara trim in here. And this is from DB Car Parts. So I've got an install video and some details about this, so if you want to check it out, check out the video description below and watch that video. But we're going to be doing a steering wheel, also from DB Car Parts, as well as a new shift boot and I believe an Ebrake boot, all to match. Full Alcantara, everything should be a good one. Okay, welcome back, Kevin.
Hey there.
He's opening up the new steering wheel from DB Car Parts. And again, this is good because they give you a whole new recalled airbag, right?
Yep, correct.
And so the styling he went with was just full Alcantara. He kept it real simple, which is what I prefer. Full Alcantara wheel with tri-stitching and the red 12 o'clock marker. And then once again has the recalled airbag. So.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
That looks great.
Super clean.
Probably shouldn't be grabbing this with my dirty hands, but alright.
So it should be 100% plug and play. Just gotta pop the old wheel out, and it's even got all the new buttons and everything.
Brand new trim.
This is all new trim too, so super nice. Keep your cheeseburger fingers off.
Yep. Just a little bit.
Alright, so if you guys are trying to buy this particular wheel, this the way it's spec'd out, I think it probably changes depending on what you're looking for, but this was $540. Came from Lithuania, completely custom, as you guys can see. Basically refurbished wheel with Alcantara, whole new airbag. So that's the good thing, is you don't have to swap anything over. It's basically comes as is with all the buttons and all the trim pieces and everything. All right, so as Kevin takes some little beauty shots here, what we're gonna do is pop the trunk. Whenever you're screwing with the airbag, it's important for you to disconnect the negative terminal on the battery. So go ahead and do that first. So this is a look at the stock OEM E46 M3 wheel, just so you guys have an idea what it looks like. And just to show you guys, this is how we remove this. We have to start by taking out the airbag. So if you flip over, you can see that there's a hole here and a hole here. So you're going to take a little flathead screwdriver, put it through the leather. So it's got a little hole already created in the leather right there. So we're going to do that on this wheel. That'll push a little tab that releases the actual airbag. And then we'll start with that. All right, so take our flathead screwdriver, put it through the back. Little hole here. Kind of have to feel around for a little tab, like a spring that pushes the airbag in. Alright, so what you want to do is put this in basically straight across. I already did it on this side and popped it out. You kind of have to feel for it, but it's better to go straight across as opposed to at an angle. Let's see. I'll show you guys what it looks like when we get this off. Alright, so you kind of have to play around with the flathead screwdriver to kind of feel around. There's a little retaining, or spring-loaded clip right inside of here, one on each side, and I'll show you that here in a minute. But you want to push those in until it releases the airbag, and from this point we can take our screwdriver and pop out these little tabs. So if you put it in the side like that, pop it up, and then you should be able to pull it out. So the same thing on this side. There you go. And they're color coded, so one's black, one's green, so you can't get them mixed up. But now the airbag is out. So this is the stock one. We got to do the same thing on the new one because we are swapping this over. So okay, so Kevin's gonna go ahead. He's already got one side out, but again, you just got to keep playing with it till you kind of feel around for it. And just to show you guys what this looks like on the inside. So here's what I'm referring to in terms of those little retaining clips. So when you stick your screwdriver in from the side, it pushes this little clip right here, and it'll release the airbag on this side, and then you got to go this side and release the right side. So kind of do it simultaneously. When you get one side, I like to hold it out a little bit, come in from the other side, and release. So after that, you'll see that there's a bolt right here in the middle, in the center. So you go ahead and remove that, and then this whole steering wheel should come right out. All right, so I've got a 16mm socket, and this is gonna be torqued down. So I like to use my knees here to hold the wheel straight. This is the only thing holding the wheel into place. We're going to reuse this factory bolt. 16. Pull straight out, just like so. This is our new wheel. So if you look inside of here, there's a little bit of a tick mark, sort of, down here in the bottom. You can kind of see it. That is our center point, and if you look on the steering column here, there's also a little tick mark. So we're going to line those up. That way we know exactly where it's going to go, because there's a bunch of little teeth all the way around this thing. So I'm going to pull these wires through first, just to get them out of the way. And then we're going to center this up. Off a little bit. There we go. So now my two lines are all centered up right there. Not sure if you guys can see that, but just want to make sure both lines are centered. That way we know exactly where it's supposed to go. And then we can take our 16mm and screw this back in. I'm actually going to use my impact. Okay, not going anywhere. And then go ahead and plug these back in. White up on top of the small one, plugs right in. And then this black one here plugs right in. They only go in one direction. Okay, and then this plugs back into our original, or our new airbag. Okay, so this is our recalled airbag, and once again, green goes into green, black goes into black. This should only go in one direction here, so just line up everything till it clicks in. And then one on this side. Let's see here. Just like so. And then all we need to do is push this back into place. This is just compression fitted, so a lot easier putting it back in than taking it out. Make sure your wires are out of the way. Just like that. And there you go. This is the new DB Car Parts Alcantara steering wheel. Looks super nice. Really nice, high quality Alcantara. This is the same thickness as the stock wheel. Just feels way newer. It looks super nice. Matches all of our other Alcantara trim from DB Car Parts. Also has the tri-stitching here as well. Alright, so a couple more parts. We've got a new Ebrake boot, new shift boot, and an armrest. So all this is in Alcantara, as well, and it's got a new handle with it too. So really cool. So now we're going to start on the armrest here. So what we're going to do is open this up, pull out the existing
Wow, that came out real
ashtray. It shouldn't come out that easily, but if it's stuck in there like that, you should just be able to pull it up from the sides and pull it out. And then inside of here there are 2 Phillips screws, so there's self-Phillips screwdriver. There's one here, and then one on the other side. We're going to reuse those in a minute. Okay, and then you should be able to pull these side pieces out a little bit. It's from here. Okay, we'll pull that first out. And you can unplug that if you need to. So under this tray here, there's actually 2 more Phillips screws that we need to pull out. So now we should be able to pull this up and out.
No, that's the whole thing, bro. Yeah, there's 2 separate pieces.
Alright, so we did have to remove those 2 screws in order to get this tray out. So you can see there's a couple of clips that go around this, so if you just tug on this inner portion, it'll come out. So Kevin can go ahead and pull that guy out. I want to unplug that, might be easier.
There we go.
There we go. Then we can pull this up out of the way. And now what we're going to do is there's a compression spring here on this side and one on the other side. So if you take some pliers and pull it out just like that. One on the other side.
Just gotta pull it.
You kind of have to like angle it around a little bit. See how it's like, there you go. Alright, and then take a screwdriver here and we're going to pull out this center piece. Right in between there. There we go. And then pop this open in the front. This right here. Yep, there we go. Perfect. So that'll stay there. And now that's the old existing one, leather. Okay, so the new one should just kind of plop right back into place. And then we can put these little cylinders back through.
Does it only go in one way or something? Yeah, there we go.
It only goes in one direction until it pops in. One on each side.
Is this one? No. No? It goes in like this. There we go.
Cool. And then go ahead and reinstall your spring. So this has to kind of go up in there. So when you're putting these springs back in, you want to make sure when you initially put it in, here actually I'll take it back out and show you. Basically, pull this back out. All right, so when we start, we're putting it in this way. So this is going in here first like this, and then we're spinning the entire spring all the way around. So that creates tension, just like that. So now, and we did it to the other side, so that way when you push the button, it swings itself open. So that's what it should do. And then you can obviously raise the whole thing, or the tray by itself. So this is what your spring should look like when it's reinstalled.
This one's not right. This isn't right.
Okay, so once you got your springs in, you can re-navigate your wire through that piece. And this should clip in to place. Yep. Yep. And then go ahead and reinstall your 2 Phillips down there. Okay. And we can drop the ashtray back in. Make sure you plug it back in as well. Only goes in one way. Drop that sucker in. And 2 more Phillips screws.
It's got these two. What are these?
Those were for something else.
You sure? These don't go in like this?
Oh.
Right there?
Yeah, maybe. So these 2 Phillips screws also have these little plastic retaining clips, so make sure those go in first. And then you can put your Phillips screw in. Okay, and then ashtray goes right on top.
Ooh.
There we go. There we go. Good to go. Done. Okay, so there's our new armrest. Fully functional. And if you hit the button, swings open. Fits nice, looks good. So now Kevin's gonna work on the e-brake, or the shift knob first. So
just pull up.
Pull straight up.
Pull in the corner. Comes right out.
So the bottom's got these tabs that go all the way around. There's 4 of them. Compression fitted down into here, so swap the new one on. Super, super simple. Push that through the hole. That's what she said.
All the corners.
Nice.
There you go.
Super, super simple. Nice. There you have it. Stitching. Perfect fit. Looks good, matches the existing Alcantara that we have in here, so love it. Moving on to the e-brake boot.
Gotta pull it down here.
So obviously Kevin's got some aftermarket stuff in here already from Stitch Boots.
Here. Just gotta pull that out.
Yep.
There we go.
And so the new one has an entirely new handle as well, so we don't need to use either of these. Same thing though, compression fitted and push back into place. Nice tight fit.
I think that might be it. Just put it on the top. And the bottom. Oh, wait, maybe I can start with the bottom. Yep, then the top.
Sweet. That's good. Really nice. Nice dry stitching.
Looks great.
All right, final product. The entire interior is now Alcantara. DB car parts on all of the custom trim. All this down here, Ebrake boot, shift boot, and the armrest, and then of course the steering wheel as well. Looks awesome, matches everything perfectly. All right, full install complete. New steering wheel, all the trim, which we did in a previous video. I'll have a link in the description below for that install. Everything looks good. Everything matches. So again, DB Car Parts, reach out to them if you're interested. Any other words of wisdom?
Nope, that's it.
Love it. Good deal. Thanks for watching.